All right, good morning, pool aficionados. I am Tyrell Datweiler with Hill Productions. I'm at the Silver Star Saloon in Vancouver, Washington for day 2 of tour stop number 2 of the Northwest Women's Pool Association 2025 tour. We have an A-side matchup this morning between Maryann McConnell and Sarah Myers-Mitchell. These players will be racing to 6. We are playing 10 ball on 7-foot diamond tables. Using basically your standard BCA PL rule set. The one variation that is in effect is a modification to the illegal break. An illegal break will not be ball in hand. It will be a re-rack opponent break until a legal break, and that will repeat till we have a legal break. So Sarah has won the lag here. She'll break off first. Let's see if I can get a little tighter in on this table. There we go. All right, 4 tracking to that side pocket. Cue ball has ended up in the drink. Maryann gonna start off with ball in hand here. Really straightforward. 1 to the 2. 2 back out for the 3. It's like the 3 will lead to the 5. Although, want to be wary of again that 5. As if you are kind of above it, you're going to be going into that 10 ball. And that 6 ball up there by the upper left will be the next ball from there. She should be able to maybe go forward, get straight on the 4 or on the 5 ball. A little spin, bring her down. May choose to stop it. Maybe even go forward a little bit. Maryann, actually a very accomplished snooker player. So his longer shots don't phase her too much. She tries to come around to the right of the 7 ball. I think she was trying to come around to the other side of the 7, but she clipped it. Just based on the speed she played, if she wanted to stay to the left, I don't think she would have played it nearly that fast, but she's still good here. Cuts to the upper right. Keep a little angle for the 8 ball. Natural path coming back down for the 9. You prefer not to play this too short. I got in the middle ground there where she fairly straight, had to try and punch over. Probably didn't get over as much as she would have liked, but I would still bet on Maryann to make this 10 ball. All right, good start for Maryann. That ball in hand. Just running that rack out. Drawing first blood here in this race to 6. Shout out to our sponsors, Lippman Lights, changing the way you see pool. Lippman Lights, the best lights in the pool world. We appreciate Lippman for being our 2025 tour sponsor. Thank you to our stop sponsor, Rose City Billiards, a BCA league based out of the Portland Gresham area. You live in that area and looking to play in the BCA league, you get a hold of Raquel or Sue Ledger. If you're looking for a diamond pool table, Diamond Mine Northwest, specializing in diamond pool table sales and delivery for both home and business. You can get a hold of John Scudder at Diamond Mine. We appreciate them for being our sponsors at this stop. And of course, a shout out to Silver Star Saloon, also a stop sponsor, but you know, also our host of venue for this stop. So we appreciate them so much for having us back. If you're unfamiliar with the Silver Star, they are a bar and billiard hall in Vancouver, Washington. 22 tables in here, 27-foot diamonds, 2 9-foot diamonds. They got 4 Evo streaming cameras in here, so if you want to come in, play some pool, stream a match to YouTube, share with your friends, come on down. Although today only the 9-foots are available for the Evo streaming. So, and finally, thank you to Jam Up Apparel, the official billiard apparel sponsor of the NWPA. The NWPA does have a apparel store through Jam Up that has gone live recently. So go check it out. Get your NWPA branded apparel. All right, back to the action here. Missed the break. So it looks like Sarah tried to play safe here on the 1 ball. All right, so all right, so Maryann must have broken dry. They're trying to play safe there. Maryann does have the full ball. A little delicate here. Need to hold this for the 2. Don't want to get blocked up by the 6 ball here. And does look like that 6 is in her way. I don't know if she tried to put maybe a little inside on that to open that cue ball out of the rail. Didn't look like it opened up very much. Well, you get away with it here on that kick shot. Looks like Sarah maybe has an edge, but more likely probably kicking at this. Maybe she can try and stick this kind of a low. Hit this with bottom. You could probably try and stick it on the 6 ball. I think Maryann has nominated the 10 ball here. Sort of a, you know, what if? Man, pretty good effort. 10, very much threatening that pocket. Tough from this angle. Sarah might have this ball all the way to the upper left. Tough result for Sarah there. 2 is dressed up pretty straight in for this upper left corner on your screen. Mm, 410 looks pretty good. I expect Maryann's just gonna roll into shape for that combo. We'd like to get a little more south on the table here, get a little straighter on that. All right, Maryann growing her lead 2-0 here. As I mentioned, this is our second tour stop of the 2025 tour at Silver Star Saloon in Vancouver, Washington. We're going to be hopping just a little south down the 5 here at the end of June to Phil's Bar and Grill in Salem, Oregon. Before sauntering over to Idaho to the pocket of Boise. We'll follow that up with a stop at Players Sports Bar in Kennewick, Washington. We'll take a month off, almost 2 months, really, before heading up to Seattle, just north of, a couple hours north of where we are now at Ox Billiards, where that will be a 9-foot table stop. They'll play 9-ball at that stop. And then we'll finish the year off at Scratch Billiards in Fife, Washington with our final tournament tour stop and awards banquet. So if you are interested in playing the NWPA or any of these stops are going to be in your area and you're interested in checking it out, you can go out to playnwpa.com and get the info on that, and you can register online there. As a non-member, registration opens up, I believe, 3 weeks before each stop. If you join as a member, you have priority registration and can register for any of the stops at any time. She caught the point there. Pretty skinny into the side there. Not a whole lot of pocket there. If you catch any part of that cushion, that then it's just not going to go. But she has hooked Maryann up behind the 10-ball. And does she have an edge? Maybe she didn't get the full hook. I think Maryann has an edge. Let's nudge that 8. The 8's just enough in her way that Maryann's going to have to play safe here. I think she can skim it, just like combo it. No, I think she's going to bank the object ball away now. I thought maybe she'd just skim the 2, come. Well, I thought if she hit it then, she could just stop the 2 on the 6, come between the 3 and the 7, play with a little speed and get that cue ball to that bottom rail. Look. Well, yeah, I think the 2 passes the 10. Sarah will have a shot here. Don't think the 3 passes to this lower left. I think the 5 is just in the way. She could just kind of 2-rail, send the 3 between that gap and hide it behind the 5-4. She opts to send the 3 to the rail and the cue ball behind. Both clusters the balls. Worked out really well. Again, going 1 rail here. She might have to put like a quarter, half tip of left on this ball. Open it up, maybe. Okay, so I don't think she spun it. It's like the cue ball is maybe going a little bit into this 5, playing this into the side. She would have liked to roll forward like another quarter to half a diamond. Yep, cuts. Just has to contend with some traffic here. Well, would have worked out even with running into the 9. But she stood the 5 up. Sarah smartly looking at that 7 early. Looks like she'll get cover from the 8 ball. Looks like the 6 is somewhat leaked out. She has to swerve this a little bit. Yeah, she did try a slow masse around the 10 ball there. Didn't quite have enough of the ball for the pocket. I think Maryann wishing she had called that ball. Just trying to play safe there. Z it up to the top rail, I think. Hit it too good. So Sarah gonna have option here. He opts to take on the bank or dials a safety up here. Yeah, just gonna try and nudge that, use the 9 as cover. A little too much speed. It looks like Maryann will take on this bank. She has called that side pocket at the top of the screen there. Well, if you're watching on your computer or on your phone, you got access to the YouTube chat. Feel free to hop in there. I do have the chat loaded up here, so I will respond to you if you have questions or just want to say what's up. Say who you're rooting for. Well, as I mentioned, this is day 2 of our second tour stop. So this is finals day. Played down to the top 12 last night. The payout structure was through the top 16. So a few of the ladies collected their checks yesterday. There was also a second chance tournament that kicked off here at 11 a.m. for any of the players who didn't finish in the money. I think they got a full 16 board, I believe. So that is also going on alongside our finals event here in the main tournament today. Point jumped out and got Sarah there. As I mentioned, this is an A-side match, so these players are guaranteed 5th or 6th. Uh, whoever advances here will be guaranteed third. They will go on to play for the point. I'm going to go double check the bracket, make sure I'm not making things up. All right, Maryann, going to take a 3-0 lead here, halfway to the finish line. Take a look at that payout structure as well as the bracket. If you're interested in seeing how everybody's path to the bracket and who's left, you can go to digitalpool.com, go into the tournament search and type in NWPA 2025 tour stop number 2. Or if you're watching on your TV, you can just scan that QR code with your phone and that will take you there. But yeah, here is our payouts for this stop. The ladies who got knocked out in the money last night, collecting $70. We had the 9th through 12th round just finished. So those players that got knocked out there, 105. As I mentioned, these ladies, Maryann and Sarah, guaranteed 5th through 6th, so $215. The winner will, as I mentioned, go on to play for the point, be guaranteed third. So playing for about a difference of $235 here. All right. One of the balls behind that one ball going in that upper side pocket. Again, seeing if she can get that rack free, making sure the cue ball wasn't sitting on it before she picked it up. All right, interested. See what Maryann opts for here. I assume she's going to roll out. I was pleasantly surprised that yesterday how often, I mean, it was a mix of dry breaks or a look at the one ball almost every rack. I don't think we saw a rollout until pretty late in the evening yesterday, which for rotation is quite surprising. Not familiar with the rollout. Immediately after the break, you can, outside of a a double hit, or a normal foul, you can pretty much do anything. You don't need to get a rail. You can strike any ball, strike no ball. And then the opposing player has the option to take that shot or give it back. So, well, FYI for anybody who may be watching who's not familiar with the rollout. Nice carom from Maryann there.
Hello?
Hello, Nicole Denisi.
Hello, it is I.
Nicole Denisi, one of the board members of the NWPA. You had a run into the money.
Not as deep as I would have liked.
Yeah, it never is.
Yeah. I mean, happy cash, but I felt like I could have gone farther.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Get to watch some good matches now.
Well, that's how I felt when we got third at Scotch.
I know. We'll have to try again sometime.
Everybody was just like, that's really good. I'm like, but it didn't get us a plaque.
It's always the thing where it's like, I think I'll feel better about this like tomorrow.
Yeah.
but today
Yeah.
I can be disappointed for one day.
Well, regardless, good
I
job.
think, give me a moment. I do want to share your stream from our hour to get some viewers in here.
I did share it. I have been trying to remember to share it on my
I'm
Facebook
gonna
page.
do
There
it from our.
is a Hill Productions Facebook page if you're not familiar.
Whoop, whoop.
You can go follow that. Also, if you don't already subscribe to the channel, go hit the subscribe button. That way you get notified whenever I go live at all of the stops, as well as any other one-off gigs I may pick up along the way. Also, as I mentioned, shared it on our Facebook page. I'm sharing it on the NWPA one. Go share it on your Facebook page. Let people know we've got a free stream today.
Free, free, free.
We got finals day with some badass women pool players.
62 of them that were here today. Or sorry, this weekend.
Yep. It was initially full at 64, but we had 2 drops. 62.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid
Pretty solid.
tournament. I did have the payout card up a minute ago. $1,035 for the winner of this stop.
It's not bad.
Pretty good payday.
Okay, I think I'm gonna share this from here, share this from there. I'm social mediaing.
Maryann playing really good this weekend.
You know, Maryann, Kathy McDonald, Regine, and one other teammate who's not here, just came from ACS in Vegas, where I think
they won
they
it.
repeated a 3 sweep of
Yeah.
8 and 9, and is there 10? At least 8 and 9.
Yeah.
They won their team divisions.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did that last year too.
Yeah, that's a team you don't want to meet in the bracket.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, I imagine most of the second chance players are happy that Maryann has stayed in the main tournament.
Yeah. Although that is a pretty stacked second chance tournament over there. You got Maryann Poole, Regine Lane. I see some other really good shooters over there.
Andy, who won
Andy.
who won tour stop number 1.
Yep. That's no easy second chance.
Is Dora playing second chance?
Oh, yep, Dora.
Oh, yeah, Dora.
She's very solid. Oh, watch out, Maryann. She's gonna get right where Sarah can see that. A little bit of angled work with. Not a lot. Just gonna pot it and either take this combo. I would play safe maybe, but
I apologize. I thought you were gonna come back to win. So
why? What do you mean?
because I pointed the camera at your table.
Oh, right when I lost?
Not right when.
Oh
like,
boy.
While we were waiting for you.
It was a struggle. There was a lot going on and environmentally over there in the match. So that's about all I can say about that.
Yeah, it sounded like from our chat on my way in that you didn't have a look at the ball for like the first couple racks.
Correct. Yeah.
That always makes it hard too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough start. That part doesn't always bother me. It's more frustrating if it's like unintentional.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I struggle with that too. Where
yeah.
Even though luck is, you have to remember luck is a big factor in rotation.
I think a little bit better I get at kicking. Like I don't experience the panic when I'm hooked now. I'm kind of like, okay, now that I can choose like a plan for when I hit it and I'm not just trying to hit the ball. It's a little bit better, but no one likes to be hooked.
Well, a little bit of a jelly roll for Maryann, although she does have there is the consolation that the 8
She's dropped me a little look.
that the 8-10 ball are tied up on that rail over there. So somebody's got to figure out how to open that up.
It's always a challenge when the women's tour comes to stops and they don't have bridges. Because I feel like we tend to be shorter than the average patron. So
Might just tell Kathy Mack to quit giving away games to Melina. Melina's good enough. She doesn't need free games.
true. I'm still icing that one from last night. No, she's tough, but she does give some opportunities, you know?
Yeah. Well, the 8 and 10 are now open. And where's she playing here? I think she's playing safe. Get behind the 8 ball. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, pretty good. Man, what a shot.
Nice. Sarah's shooting really well.
Yeah, Sarah had a really good run yesterday. I don't think she lost more than a few racks combined.
Yeah,
Somebody was mentioning that to me.
she
Jordan,
was
maybe.
playing very steady.
Oh, yeah, I think the most racks she lost was against Sarah Moore. 6-4. Ooh, man, she beat Regine Lane 6-0. That's a good win. Susan Andrews 6-1. Oh, wait, no, that was Jade, not Sarah. 6-1, Bonnie Baber. Oh, yeah, Bay Turner. So 6-1, 6-1, 6-0, 6-4. Yeah. Sarah playing some jam up pool yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Maryann.
Oh, missed a call from my dad. I have to tell him I'm being a degenerate pool player right now. Do friends or family ever ask you about the pool and
They usually,
they're like, "Oh, are you a shark?"
not anymore. They just ask me if I'm still playing, but I think they know I tend to stream more than I play these days. Which isn't true. I still play.
Pop up this rail a little bit, some draw. No, I think tried to mitigate that angle a little bit.
Yeah, stroke with a little like little decelerating.
Big sigh. Maryann's going a little bit the other way here. So let's see what she's gonna do.
I think she's gonna go to the rail
I
and
would
back
do
over.
that personally. Nice. A little bit of spin to keep herself up table.
Manage that well.
That's probably a bread and butter shot for her. Maryann is a snooker champion. If you aren't familiar with her game, she's been playing a lot of years. And snooker is her game.
Yeah.
She's got a really small tip on her cue.
Yeah, I mentioned that. It was maybe the first rack or something where she like rolled. She was kind of going into a ball, so she rolled forward and let her next shot be way longer. And it's just like distance doesn't bother her. She plays.
Oh, 100%.
The snooker.
Yeah, it's interesting too. I feel like a lot of times I see her like push.
Looks like we got a player break.
Like sometimes I'll see her push out to like a really long, like straight, or, like difficult shot because I think she feels comfortable taking that on.
I think Sarah initiating the player break there. I think that's a good call.
Yep.
Go collect yourself, pull yourself back down after that 8 ball.
It's hard too when it's like you're looking at the score and it says 4-0, but you're watching Sarah play and she's playing really well.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
could.
the score isn't really like really reflecting
Well,
how
that's
close
it's
it
kind
has
of a
been.
brutal thing sometimes too. It's like it easily could be 2-2, but you look at the score, you're like, oh, Sarah's she's not getting blown out. There's just a couple
Mm-hmm.
little dinky things, and I mean, she scratched on the opening break,
Oh,
and
that's rough.
Maryann ran the rack. So
Dang it.
that's there's one
I mean, you want to see good pool.
yeah, but that's tough.
Just a little note. You probably already know this, that digital pool's having a little bit of a problem. So, did you mention that her Fargo is not 513?
I pulled the Fargos. Are you sure that's not her proper Fargo?
Maryann McConnell?
Yeah, I told Dan I went in and fixed it since he
Hmm.
was being complainy boy about.
Hmm. Are you sure? Don't seem right to me now. She's 566. That seems right
Why
to
did
me.
that one not update?
Yeah, so Maryan's 566. So she's definitely a tough cookie.
Okay, no, it's right in digital pool, but the overlays aren't.
Yeah, something's.
Oh, you know why? Because this match was already assigned to this table before I updated them. Because it was the same thing with yours. You guys, when you were playing Chandra, I
Mm.
fixed it, but it didn't fix in
Mm-hmm.
the overlay.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of issue with that. Apologies to everybody out there. If you do have any questions about that, just let us know in the chat. We can provide some more feedback.
But yeah, so I forgot this table was already assigned when I was doing that.
Got you. No worries.
But
Do we have any sponsors for this event or anything cool? Oh, look
I
at that.
I heard of sponsors.
Flipman Lights, thank you for being our official tour sponsor. Great lights assembled in the Northwest here. If you're looking to play some League in the Portland area, get a hold of Raquel. They have a lot of locations and fun leagues. You need a diamond table. Contact John Scudder with Diamond 9 Northwest. And if you have a moment and you're on their social medias, go like their pages. It's free and helps them out.
Yeah.
And like this stream too.
Yeah, go buy a diamond table. Nicole needs her roommate to pay rent. Got you good, John.
Get him.
Yeah, Littman was here for a minute last night.
Yeah.
I said hi. Hi, tour daddy. I don't think he heard me. It's good to see Mike. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah. No, I think he's gonna be popping back into the scene here shortly. We usually start Northwest Cup planning stuff like July.
Yeah, I saw it.
So,
I saw Ed was harassing me on Facebook about Peppy.
I'll just send him a picture of Melina.
Well,
How about that?
Dan
She's wearing her Northwest Cup jersey, so.
Dan posted a picture.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. That's
He's like it's
hilarious.
prominently on display at Trough
Did he?
Line Billiards.
Did Ed see it?
I don't know if you've seen it yet.
That's funny. If you guys aren't familiar, we have a really great event in this area called Northwest Cup, and it's a Moscone style matchup between Oregon and Washington with the best players. And it's Moscone style, but you need to include one woman on the team, and so we get to see usually one of our lady players in there.
Yeah. Melina on that winning Oregon team last year.
Mm-hmm. Go Timo. Let's see who else we had. We had Melissa Rushton, Chris Robbins, I think.
Yeah.
Suzanne Smith, Liz
Ste
Cole,
Stephanie
Yep.
Kulik. Yeah. She's been on the team.
Heck yes. Ooh.
I realized I haven't seen SOS in the chat at all
Nice
weekend.
She might now that I posted it.
All right, what's Maryann got on this 2-ball here? Looks like she can cut it.
I'm gonna harass our chat to come in the chat.
Getting some balls. wiggled in the pocket by Maryann the last few
Oh,
racks.
yesterday it got a little humid in here, and there was a few balls like hanging. We noticed in some matches.
Yeah, the pockets are a little sticky.
It was just humid in here yesterday.
Yeah, there were a lot of bodies in here.
Yeah. This is a good vantage point because I can watch this match and I can watch Matthew Mack.
Is she going roll this a little bit? Can't tell. I think she's got enough. Four does make the pocket a little smaller though. Did that look like it clung a little bit?
Is that a questionable hit?
No, she
Okay.
definitely hit the three ball,
Okay.
but the three ball looked like it pushed
Oh,
forward.
maybe she could have been aiming for that side of the pocket because of the four too. I'm not sure. I didn't really look at it closely.
It's too late to catch the replay.
It's too late. Where's our replay button? Boo hiss.
Yeah, I need to fix that.
Oh, speaking of stream replays, I was hooked on the point earlier in the tournament. I thought about pulling the Gwen, but I ended up kicking. Hello, Travis Hernandez in the chat.
Laying in bed still. I am so
Oh
jealous.
my god, why would you say that?
How rude.
Thank you, Travis. Yeah, I cashed, but I wanted to go a little farther. Oh well, on to the next one. I mean, my one of my goals this year was like day 2 every stop.
Yeah.
At a minimum. So, 2 for 2. We also have another cool thing going on where there's a really great event in Everett coming up, the Dawn Weir Invitational, and there's pros like I think Shane won it last year and Van Boning won it last year.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I do. I have a graphic I could give you, I guess. But
yeah, we should make sure that's loaded up for the next stop.
yes, I will. But basically they were very kind to offer us a spot in that to NWPA. So the top points finisher through stop 4, which leads up to that event, will earn a free entry, and it's an invitational, so you can't just enter this event. And we are just blown away by that offer.
Very cool.
Very cool to have somebody represent our tour at that event. I hope it's me. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna be quite up there for the points, but that will be at all 4 stops. I want to get the donut from Shane. Laying up behind that little set of balls there. Nice 2-rail safety.
I think of pros who have donated me. Oh, Carlo Beato.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
See, is she going 2 rails of this? She is. That's a nice choice, Sarah.
And the worst part is I played an amazing safety, got ball in hand, and immediately was out of position after the first ball.
Ooh, gotta love it.
In what should have been like
Gotta love
a
it.
4-ball run out.
I've never done that ever. Just kidding. Well, good hit by Sarah. She was smart to go 2 rails into that, and unfortunately have left Maryann a shot. Going a little bit away from the 4, so I don't know if she's gonna elect to shoot down the corner. She can play. Okay.
Just folded and cut it.
Roll down, take the 5 up in that Silver Star Saloon pocket up there.
Oh, right.
Hmm.
Sponsored pockets.
Yeah, I want to float this idea, but maybe next year I got to get my idea together. It's like the sponsor the stretch of highway thing.
The only problem is the pockets change when you switch camera angles.
Well, we have a main view. Well, she should be able to roll past the 8 here, I think, without touching it.
Maybe
Maybe not. She's gonna clip it, I think. Oh yeah, looking at
If
this.
you're going all the way up, I feel like I don't mind
It should
nudging
be
into the
okay.
8.
You just have to not overhit it and put the 8 near the 7. Skim it, not run full into it.
Yep.
Yeah, navigating that put
Yeah.
an extra level of complexity there. 5 goes though, so little top backup table.
Yeah,
7.
good chance for Sarah to put one on the board. That's all it
Looking
takes. You
good.
put one, and then you put another one.
This is well within her wheelhouse. I think she's played on this table a few times this tournament too.
I think she only played on it once yesterday.
Oh, I saw one, maybe. Oh, I'm hunching like a little prawn over here.
Yeah, she played her match against Bonnie
Yeah,
Baber.
there's that ball and jaws there. Okay, she's gonna draw straight back, or is she gonna roll forward and take the 8 on the side? She likes the roll. Okay. Keep it simple.
Yeah, I like that.
Me too.
Because it's easy to underdraw, overdraw. Yeah, a lot more control rolling the ball.
Well, it's been a good event so far, I have to say. Um, this is our second time here at Silver Star Saloon. If you haven't been here, they have 20 7-foot diamonds, 2 9-foot diamonds, and a couple of valleys over by the karaoke area. So
But I keep forgetting about the valleys.
yeah, it's kind of nice because while we're having an event, there's still some pool available to people on a Friday or Saturday night that just came
Yeah, there's
to.
kind of two distinct areas. There's kind of the pool hall side over here, and then like they've got the karaoke, the dartboards, the
Yeah,
valley tables, and a bunch of seating on that
yeah,
far side.
yeah. When you look at the like Touch Tunes jukebox, it has like pool room, and then it says like dance hall or like dance room or something.
Oh no.
Dang girl. Wow, that was such a good run.
Feel like she was trying to be real calm and focused on that, and
It's a little, I feel just a hair of lift up on the end there, but shoots so well. I was
yeah,
very much expecting her to just pocket that.
yeah.
That's all right. Hang in there. It's not over. This is an A-side match, so it's a race to 6. Got time to make a dent. Yeah, that was really well executed run. The game ball can be a toughie sometimes.
Yeah, it's easy for it to get into your head, especially when you don't quite get as straight on
Yeah.
it as you want to, and you got
Do
a little bit
you
of a
do
cut.
you advocate for the like play position on the imaginary ball thing?
Oh, for your final,
Yeah.
it's not that I'm playing position for a ball. It's more of I'm playing position not to scratch. I'm not just
Well, that's smart.
like I'm not trying to get,
Hot tips
yeah.
coming in.
But
Just teasing you.
it's still the idea of like, yeah, you're playing position, but you're not playing for a ball. You're playing to like
Yeah.
part of the table.
I
Is
still
it?
laugh because like one time I saw an interview with Shane and someone was like, "Oh, like what kind of advice do you have for like these runouts, like these amazing pads?" He's like, "Just don't leave myself on the rail." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's it. That's the only thing."
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's the two main things I feel that comes up like streaming and watching players is oh, they're on the rail, or ball and jaws. It's
Yep.
like the two things to practice
Which
is
Sarah knows ball jaws because she went to Robin Dryer
yes,
and she executed that 6 ball that was on the jaws perfectly.
yes. But yeah, those are
Hmm.
the two main problems I see that get players in trouble.
I think that the third one I would add to that is trying to hold it instead of using the rails. That's a common one.
No.
It's like the angle is not conducive and you just lock in and try to like hold it when it's just let it go. Let it keep going the way it's going.
What a kick shot
Oof.
Kathy just made.
Dang.
Not that anybody watching the stream saw it.
Yes, we're sitting where we can also see the other A-side match, Kathy McDonald of BC against Melina Ortiz of Oregon.
Yeah, technically, the table directly behind the table that
Mhm.
Sarah's shooting at right now is the table that's directly in front of us. So we're actually a bit away from the streaming table, which I think is good. I always hate when it starts to get rowdy in the booth and like the players
What?
are like,
I've never been rowdy in the booth. How dare you? I like it when they shoot a little look over at us. Ooh. So the match we were talking about, Kathy made an incredible kick shot on the 9 and then made the 10, and Molina promptly took a break.
yeah. What's the 3-4? That's a good match.
That's on Evo Sports though. If you guys
I don't think they
know,
no
oh, they decided not
because
to. Okay,
Molina asked me, I was like, oh yeah, you can stream it on
option.
Evo, and then they just lagged, and I don't think they ever started the stream.
Got you.
Because I was going to tell people about it, and then I
Yeah.
looked over and I can see the little ads running on the tablet.
Yeah. This venue has Evo Sports, which, if you're not familiar, it's a way to live stream your match straight to YouTube from the pool hall, which is pretty cool. They've got it on three tables
Four.
here. 4 tables.
It's on both 9-foots
Okay.
and on table 19 and table 20, which are the 7-foots. So I'm obstructing one of their cameras to stream
How dare
table
you?
20.
I will be telling Patrick about this. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Maryann. I don't know she has this full 2 ball. She's a little hooked on this 3, I think. So she's putting a little slight masse, if it looks like to me. Oh, that was well controlled. Wow. Using that big stack balls down there as a blocker. Got a 1 rail, or 1 to 2 rail option for Sarah here. Oh, maybe she can just see it. Oh, she left it. Nope.
Oh,
Maybe not.
no,
I thought she was going to go for the kick.
no.
Greetings, Margaret. I hope the weather's nice in Lincoln City. Thanks for tuning in. She says, "Oh, can you go back to the other chat there?"
Oh,
Margaret says, "Just finished this year's Queen of the Hill trophy painting. This one's really different. Oh, cool. Very cool. Love the ladies. See you in the fall. We will see you as well." Margaret does some really great pool room art. If you're ever down in Lincoln City for the BCA and I think the APA event too. She did.
yes.
Yeah, both of those.
Yeah,
Stop by her booth.
She plays in the APA event, I think.
Cool.
So I know she was on the stream 2 times ago.
Right on. Well, thanks for tuning in on a Sunday. We have some good matches all day because we're in kind of like semifinals section right now. So let's see who's still rolling in this. So B side we got Amy McDonald Wilson, Chandra Radford, Sarah Moore.
Well, who's Sarah playing?
Sophia
Sophia.
Tran. Fortunately, Cindy Rosenthal had to drop. Let's see. Yeah, that's it, I think. I gotta write myself a check. Small check. Little over this ball here. I don't know if she's gonna try to pocket this or not. No.
Use the 4 as a blocker. I don't think she got the hook though.
No, but this is an ugly thing to shoot at, so I don't see Sarah shooting this. On the right side of it, maybe. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's a little side to side containment.
Using that short T idea.
Hey, Shorty, it's your birthday.
Speaking of birthdays, 2 of our players had birthdays this weekend. Stacy Enriquez and Andrea Turner.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to them. I feel like in a 4 bracket or something. Like at least somebody has to have a birthday. Nice shot.
It's Bank from
Bank City.
Maryann.
Banks are open.
On
Did
a
they call them
Sunday?
something different? The bank with a QUE in Canada?
Oh, and
The bank.
in in Canada? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they still just call them banks.
No fun alternative name like Toque or Boot. You gonna do another one? Oh wow, back to back banks. Do you think that she's more likely to take things like that on because she has a lead? Like be a little aggressive?
No.
Okay.
I feel like
She just always is.
I feel like dead banks, if it's dead,
Hmm.
like kind of a dead straight back, or whatever, that just dead natural angle.
Right.
She just sees it and is like, "Yep, that's sit in the pocket."
Hmm. She shoots so good. She shoots straight. Not wearing her Why So Serious shirt though.
I forgot about
I
that shirt.
love that. She's one of those players that's very serious on the table and very, very fun off the table. She's in a little bit of trouble here, though, 'cause she can only hit top on this. She might be able to go around.
Juke it.
See, juice it around the 9-10 there. Forward, 1, 2, potentially 3 rails.
Ooh,
That's not bad. What a shot. A little off the rail for her.
on the
Okay.
rail again.
Not what she wanted. Again, I like her for long shots, but on the rail adds another degree.
Yeah.
So, and then, the 8's not really great.
She's gonna be firing this one too, I
You
think.
can, yeah, try to juice this one. But this might be
Oh,
tougher. It was really tough to get a good look at the 8.
yeah. I kind of thought if she was gonna play it, she would.
Yeah, like commit to just
But
hitting
granted,
the shot.
she doesn't mind.
Yeah, she doesn't mind a longer shot. But still, like, oof.
Yeah.
But a big lane to go up and back down the table for position. Like, you don't have to play a lot. You could just pocket it and, like, be anywhere up table for the 9.
Sarah putting her extension on her cue.
Thin cut with a reach.
No, don't do that.
Stay out of that. Come on now.
Uh,
That's so common on that shot because it's so thin.
it just kind of bends out of that
It,
rail.
it's like a magnet
Yeah.
on that shot.
Yeah, you either gotta put a little
I use inside. I hit the other rail.
inside or outside.
Yeah.
Or you have to play it with more speed, so it kind of shortens out of that rail.
I feel like I choose inside a lot because it's like if I catch the rail first a little bit, then it still pushes it in. Roll down for the
Yeah,
turn.
the only problem I find with the inside is if you don't get rail on min ball, if you get ball, sometimes that inside doesn't grab and it just does
the thing that just happened.
Yes. It doesn't
Totally.
It doesn't grab enough. It grabs just enough to like make sure you scratch.
Yeah, you have to commit to using it and be accurate.
Yeah.
But I just hate that. I hate scratching there like that. Like I've done it so many times. Little slicer here for Maryann. Avoid that side pocket for the scratch. Nice shot. So that's a shot she's shot 1,000 times, I'm sure.
All right.
Nice win by Maryann and a hard fight by Sarah.
Yeah, she's had a couple
And she's not out.
Unforced errors that, would have made the difference in the scoreline here.
But she's having a good tournament still. She's still in. Do we have swivel capabilities to watch anything else?
We do. Let me see who is scoring, if anybody's scoring their matches first.
Chandra and Amy are, and Sophia and Sarah are. Can see it.
All right. Well, let's
Oh wait, they just finished Sophia and Sarah. She's writing something on the sheet.
All right, so then we will go to.
Sophia emerges victorious over Sarah Moore. That is a B-side match. So Sarah will finish 7th, 8th, I believe. Good finish for her.
All right, looks like.
She did well in Roseburg too.
Well, I guess yeah, that forced my hand there, which is fine because I already have the score bug set up for the table that Chandra and Amy are on.
Cool.
Although I can't believe the tournament director put Chandra back up on the same table.
I know. No.
I'm kidding.
It doesn't. I don't know.
I'm kidding.
I think maybe people have differing opinions on that. I don't.
No.
It's fine by me. I don't really mind. I feel like maybe I shouldn't be playing that sensitive of a shot if I'm not sure of the speed right off the bat.
Right.
Chandra, BC area. Oh, they're both in the BC area, actually. Sure, they've played each other before. Amy with another pretty deep run this season. She did really well in Roseburg too. Got 3rd. Okay. Gotta get Sarah a check and a patch. It's a point. Now I'm over here with Melina and Kathy. Kathy's working her way to another rack here. This is our 3rd stop, or sorry, 2nd stop of the season. We have 7 stops. So if you're a lady pool player, we have the schedule up on our Facebook or playnwpa.com if you want to take a look and think about entering.
Well, I'm a little surprised at Kathy for missing that 10 ball on the table that the viewers can't see.
We're giving them a radio play.
Yeah. To her benefit,
That's it funny.
Melina hates this shot.
Is she?
She doesn't like these cuts shooting off the rail.
Oh.
She'll still probably swish it though.
Yeah, just because I mean, I have shots I hate that I can make, but they make me like nervous to shoot.
Yeah.
Let's go on here. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Chandra's Fargo is updated from when you were playing her.
Nice. Win by Sophia on her match over there.
I guess I probably should stop the.
Oh, their match,
Yeah.
the individual one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you are a player or a fan of a certain player.